Hi guys and gals. YouTube doesn't let me play this full video because there's a time limit. So if you want to watch the full video, please go to the link below the video and you will be in my blog. And if you're watching it in the blog, please click the link on the video and it will take you to the full video, and there you can watch the full video. I'm sorry about this, I can't upload the full video because of YouTube's legislations. Thank you very much, hope you enjoy the video and enjoy the program. Bye for now.
I thought you might be. Would it surprise you even more to learn that I'm an overnight ClickBank millionaire? Don't judge a book, right? And the craziest thing is, I really did make $682.8 thousand in just 90 days from 100% free traffic with the one-click software app that I'm about to share with you in just a few minutes. The same software that total beginners are using to generate up to $200 per day in their first week, $550 per day in their first month, and as much as $1,500 per day in their first 90 days online.
And you can bet this software is not using any method you've heard of before. Whether that's SEO, banners, auto blogs, CPA, PPC, PPV, forums, or anything else you've even thought about doing. I know that's true, because I made all of that money before I'd even heard of any of that stuff, before I even knew that this whole industry even existed.
My name's Haley Milano. You probably haven't heard that name before, and there's a reason for that. My life's been crazy until recently, and I've had to do some things that I'm not very proud of. As we get to know each other, you'll quickly realize that I'm the luckiest and the unluckiest girl you'll ever meet. Let's talk about where I was in March 2009. I had no real skills, no Ivy League education, and the economy hit me a lot harder than it hit everybody else. There was only one real opportunity out there for me, and it was a last resort. A friend of a friend kept telling me he had an opening for a dancer at his club. Yeah, that kind of dancer. After months of living on instant noodle soup, I caved in. I started working a few shifts at the Spearmint Rhino, one of the classier establishments, whatever that means. Fast forward to today, and that almost seems like a bad dream. Instead of gyrating for my groceries, I now have my own personal shopper. And with only 10 months online, I cleared my first $1 million in net profit. Donate.
For me now. And here's a bit more. I'm not done. Check this out. The really weird thing is, making money online has not been a struggle for me like it has been for you. In fact, I try not to get too involved. The software does all the grunt work. Now I know you've bought software from slimy dudes promising you profit nirvana, and you trusted their BS claims, bought their products, and they sucked. Don't lie. You've just never come anywhere near it. Until today. And when you do have a real money-making software system in place, you have no idea how fun life gets, and how fast everything in your life can turn around on a dime. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. Because I promised you, and I stake my entire reputation on this one promise. All you need to do is click one button. I said one button to activate automated in 2006. Effective free traffic generation since 2008. Even though nobody cared to tell you about this. Don't you think somebody by now has put all this together in one package? Into one system that literally spits out money like a rapper at the Rhino? They have. The only thing is, they haven't had any good reason to share it with anyone. And couldn't get enough of me and a few of my girls. And it's amazing what these guys will say and do to get in your pants. I was showered with gifts, offers for free paid vacations around the world, and more. Each one trying to outdo each other for my affection. But they never had me. It was fun, for a while, but it got old fast.
One night, and I couldn't take one more night of being the fondling dummy. I cornered one of these dudes as he was trying to make another move on me. And I said, keep your gifts and your vacations. None of that stuff changes a damn thing for me. I need out of this hell. And you know how to take me there. Show me. Show me so I could do it myself. By the look of this guy's face, he'd clearly never been talked to this way by a woman. I want your system. The one you used to generate money while you partied the night away. When I said that, he literally laughed me off like I was a child and said, get this. Pretty girls like you shouldn't be messing around with this stuff. You'd never understand it. Blackmail isn't my style, but I was desperate.
I say, and pretty boys like you shouldn't be caught on camera doing drugs, spending the night with strippers when they're married with 3 kids. If I don't get that software, someone in your family might accidentally see the video, and I'd hate for it to be your wife. Yeah, I went there. And as I suspected, this rich creep caved in like an igloo on the Sunset Strip. He said, give me 7 days. You'll never need to work at this joint again. I promise you that. Just give me some time to get it ready. That was cool.
But I doubted he'd really deliver. So I totally forgot about it for a while. The one morning there's a Tool CD case in my mailbox. It's labeled, Haley's Ticket Out of Hell. He actually came through. I pop it in, and I'm amazed at what I see.
I'm expecting a long list of geeky instructions. I was prepared to hire 10 programmers to help me figure it out. Instead, all I see is a little voice memo he left me. Hi, Haley. I made this especially for you, so even a little pretty thing like you can get rich. It's all yours to do whatever you like. I have fulfilled my end of the agreement. Please don't ever contact me or my family again. When I exit out of that, I immediately realized he wasn't kidding. He really had done everything for me. You don't need a programmer to make this work. You don't need a website. You don't need hosting. And you don't need a single skill. And thank God, because at the time, I had no clue what any of that was anyway. He totally dummy-proofed it. The screen prompted something about a ClickBank activation button. ClickBank? Whatever. But then, it asked me how many profit streams I wanted to set up. It asked me to choose from among 9 different profit streams. I needed a change badly. I chose them all. I hit the go button.
It took me about an hour to take off my makeup before bed and get into my PJs. I figured I'd see what the software was up to. Right before I'm about to crash for the night, I saw something that confused me. Within 1 hour, I see a little green bar show up on the dashboard.
It said $88.17. Somebody had just sent me almost $90. But for what? I had no idea. But guess what? I had just made my first sale. That was more than I normally come home with singles on an average night.
I was so excited, I just kept refreshing the page like a total dork to see what would happen next. The bar grows bigger, about 20 minutes later, and then it started to happen a little faster. When I woke up the next morning, the account was flush with cash. After a few days of this, I realized I'd never need to strip again. After a few weeks of this, I knew I'd never need to work again. And after a few months of this, I was able to go out and buy my parents this. I retired at 29. And I moved in here. I traveled the world with my fiance, and I started my own line of designer bags. Now I live a gossip girl type life. All while in the background my software is generating me profits like this. And remember, this is all being made by a girl who doesn't know the first thing about SEO, or thinks using Facebook for making money is just pathetic. And blogging for profit? Don't even get me started. That isn't me. I don't participate in whiny forums to get connections, or mess around with any lame sales tactics. I'm allergic to the stuff, and thankfully, I never have to mess around with it again. This method doesn't need any of that, as you're about to completely understand in just a sec.
But if you know one thing, I want you to just know this. If I can do this, so can you. It's almost embarrassing to admit it to some of my friends, but my day consists of a lot of shopping and even more partying. When I'm not busy building up my very own clothing accessory empire, launching in January of 2012, by the way, the software alone supports the lifestyle, while I almost forget it exists. I travel all over the world trying to promote my bag collection, so I can't really have any online marketing responsibilities. Other than finding a place that has a good wine list, I just don't have the time. Because I not only own this software system, I own the rights to give it to whoever I like. And right now, I figure it's time to share the wealth. And who better to share it with than the people who've been getting hosed by posers all day, every day. That means you. Here's how it works. Like I said before, you just hit one button.
To watch the rest of the video, guys, if you're watching it on YouTube, click the link below and you will be gone to moneymakersclubs.com, and you could watch the rest of the video there. And if you're watching it on moneymakersclubs.com, then click the video, click the link on the video and you will be directed to the full version of video and you could watch the rest of it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it and make lots of money. Bye for now.